Watch the ride.
To give some context to what you're about to see in a moment, the reason the traffic is in the places that it is because there's roadworks going on. Normally the left lane is to turn left and turn right, and the right lane is a right only, but they've divided it so left lane is left only, right lane is right only, and most people want to go right, so to give extra space to the left lane, people are pulling in on the hatchings. And naturally, as a bike, I'm filtering through this and I want to get up parallel with the other scooter to remove that gap from the traffic, also being considerate to the cars behind. Thank you, Mum. Really? Alright. Yeah, I didn't think she'd say much after seeing a camera on my face. Hey everybody. Oh, you gotta love people, haven't you? There you go. See, now we've condensed down to one space. She's lost nothing. Come on, man. I think this is a good opportunity to talk about staying chill and calm. A lot of people, when they get on a bike, get very accelerated anger. You know, the smallest thing's going to kick them off because they get this sense of entitlement. Problem is that sort of sense of entitlement argument has been used a lot against bikers when bikers defend themselves in a way like, well, you've just driven a car at me, I'm not very happy about that. And then people are like, well, you're trying to go out the middle of the traffic, so you're just an entitled biker. And you know, some of my most viewed shorts are road ragey incidents where I am just completely calm and nonchalant about it, or don't even mention it. And one of the most common comments on things like that is, man, you've got more patience than me, or you're more polite than I am, or I would have smashed their mirror off. And I'm just like, seriously, how long have you been riding? Because, I mean, if you've been riding for more than a few years, you must be bored about getting mad by now, because literally all over the streets, you've got people driving like bells. And something that people need to remember is that if you do get really, really angry, if you want to smash someone's wing mirror off or something like that, the slightest thing that someone does on the road, remember that anger is coming from within you. They're not giving it to you. They're just facilitating what's there. You know, you're like a firework with a touch paper right there, and it just takes the smallest spark and you're going to go off. Don't be that person. It's not good for you as a person anyway. You know, there's a lot of people out there who are just so quick to anger, and they just get so offended, or I don't know, just so angered by something. So, I mean, it is offence. You know, people take a big offence to something, generally. I mean, take being a YouTuber, for example. You have to take abuse constantly. If you couldn't take that, if it actually made you mad, you couldn't do it. If you got any success, you'd be going after every single comment, fighting every single comment, and you wouldn't have any time to make videos at that point. This is very blind. Yeah, I thought so. I was not going for it. Okay. I think this affects men more than women, but I'm sure there's women that have this as well. But, you know, there are a lot of men out there who have real problems dealing with their emotions. Now, there's all sorts of talk about, you know, society has taught men to hide their emotions. You know, you're not allowed to be overly emotional, but you can't be cold. You can't, you know, you have to be in that middle line between the two. And the thing is, I think a lot of guys, it's a very internal battle. It's like they aren't comfortable in who they are. Maybe they always feel like they should be somewhere else. They deserve something else. They deserve to be in a better place. You're in... It's because they're indicating around there. See? For a split second then I was like, that is really annoying. But let it go. Doesn't matter. Whatever. You know, I used to get very, very stressed out. I have to have anxiety and depression issues. You know, I've got all that. I've had it for years. I've got the t-shirt, got the full outfit, got the receipts for all of the old pills I used to take, and then eventually stopped taking any of them and realised, and I say, don't do that if you have some other mental conditions, but if it's just for anxiety and the doctor is happy for you to stop, you can learn ways to deal with things yourself. I hate you, you a-hole! Screen wash my eyes. Now that's one that does annoy me. I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm not going to say anything, because if I go up to him and say, hey dude, could you not spray your sprayers screen wash when a bike's behind you? But you know why I'm particularly annoyed about that? It's because it's the second time it's happened in the past 2 weeks. And I recognise that and I let it go. I rationalise my anger away. You see, I am not saying I'm a saint. I'm not saying I don't have a moment of, but I don't let that grow. I just go, I don't care. If you enjoyed this video, you found it helpful in any way, or if you're finding yourself getting very angry at me, look inside and see if I'm just doing the same thing. I'm lighting that touch paper and you're recognising something here. You don't need to, say anything, do anything. You just remember that in the future, and maybe rather than going mad, you'll just be like, whatever. If you like the video, like the video. If you're new here, which you probably are, because most people who watch my videos are new, so hit the subscribe button. And if you want to help support this channel, you can do that through Patreon. You get the same benefits no matter what tier you join, but there is several tiers there that just basically represent how much you're happy to support the channel by each month. Till the next one, take care, bye bye.